So, you guys are getting married. That's pretty amazing. Do you remember how you started dating?
So I moved to Philly in July of 2012, and this was the fall of 2012. And these folks had all been playing dodgeball together forever, and they were like, our shoulders hurt, like, we should take a season off. Donovan, in fact, was like, let's play Ultimate Frisbee, and they were like, okay. And, like, no one had played Ultimate Frisbee before except for Donovan, and so we get to the first day, and it's a mix of, like, people who have played Ultimate for, like, a bunch of years in life, and, like, them, and, like, who's, like, the core of the team, who, like, get there, and they're like, how many people are on the field at a time? How do we play this? What are the rules? And those of us who have played, who've been assigned to the team, are like, oh my God.
That was so terrible. I'm like having moments where like I think I'm doing it right. I'm in a breakaway situation. It's gonna be great, and then like 3 people yell at me. What are you doing? And I was just like, I'm out.
And then I don't know. It was in like February when Louis suddenly started communicating with me out of the blue, rather.
So what was like the tasting you guys rekindled at? Can we call it rekindled? I don't know if we can call it
Kindled. This is kindled. There was a tasting of things that were truffled. Yeah, I think Jimmy was still trying to get you then. There was a lot of suitors. This broad's lonely. She's doing it down. Zing. I was like, do not give her the hard sell. And he came back, he was like, I think I blew it, man. He was like, this isn't going to work out. I was like, all right, well, I'm opened up now.
Anyway. Jimmy. It's like the next time or two that I see him, he like comes over right after I get back from Hawaii in February with hanging out with my friend. He's over like, oh, hey, like, Louis sent this for you. And it was like a container of his chili from the chili cook-off where they'd like won the chili cook-off that Louis had been sending me pictures right in the time when we just started communicating. Even in Hawaii, I was like, this is a little random. Like, what's going on here? And Jimmy brings in, it turns out later, this is like Louis's like first play into being like, hey. And I was like, after I was like, that's the weirdest thing ever that you would send it with Jimmy.
That's the first time the whole story's come out, I think, from all angles. People always ask, and it's just like short answer, like, oh, we met at Frisbee. So
our first date was the best, though. Questionable first date. So since that chili, it was like, maybe like a Thursday, I think. And I like sent him a text the next day and be like, hey, thanks so much for the chili. That was delicious. Like, we should catch up sometime. And he's like, great. What night do you want? I'm free any night, essentially. And so we planned to go get dinner on Monday. But I don't think it was clear in like prior to it. Like it certainly me, I was like, I don't know, it's just like we've never hung out. We've chatted minimally, but like it wasn't per se like we're definitely going on a date as much as like I'm getting to be friends with these various people in this friend circle. From your side, likewise, it seems like you weren't quite sure what it was.
I don't know. I don't remember which one of us even instigated it, frankly.
We went to the Cambridge.
Yeah, we went to the Cambridge.
And we're like sitting there like finishing dinner and this was like, so is this a date?
This is like right before like they're gonna come out and say, do you want dessert? Right? Like we've been hanging out, like spending time together, and I was like, listen, I gotta know something. Like, is this a date?
And I was like, I don't know.
I want you to know, like, if it was a date.
I was like, I don't know. Was it? And he's like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm okay if it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, I think I'm okay if it was too. Like.
Yeah, and so like then I went into this whole like straightforward thing. I was like, look, well if this is a date, there's some things I want you to know. Right after that. I don't ever want to leave this town.
He's like, you're going to do your fellowship, okay? And I'm never leaving Philly. So what are you doing after fellowship?
I don't want to get invested. I'm a little worried about this. I can see this going the whole way or whatever, and I just want to say it right off the bat. I don't want to leave this town.
So we talk for a while, and then at the end he's like, so I can walk you home now. I'm not going to try to make out with you, though.
Yeah, this is not some kind of move, all right? It's just like, I think I'm enjoying this conversation. I'll walk you home, and I'm just going to walk away. Yeah.
So that we hang out the following Saturday, and we cook brunch before I have to go to a 3 to midnight shift on Saturday. he like comes over. We cook this nice brunch. It's really fun. At the end, it's like right before he leaves. He's like, "So, it's very possible I'm going to try to make out with you one of these days." You know, it's like I tell everyone that, and then they're like, "And then you made out." I'm like, "No," and then he left.
It's like a brunch. Like, who makes out after a brunch date? You know, like, you're not like, and she's gonna go save people's lives. It's not like we had mimosas.
It was either the third or fourth date. It was like, we went to that horrible dinner place.
Mm-hmm.
Down 2nd Street, 1st Street. The hell is the other place? You know, our funny place.
I know.
We were hanging out here after. It's like 2:30 or 3 in the morning. We're sitting next to each other on that couch. We're sitting there talking. And like in my mind, I was like, all right, make a move. We're like, I'm out of here. And
it was
he's
raining
like,
a lot. It was like
so,
pouring out.
Yeah, so it's nasty out. And he's like, so this might sound a little creepy, but I mean, you're welcome to stay over if you want. I mean, I'm a very good cuddler. And I was like, are you kidding
I said
me?
snuggler.
And it's like still all awkward. I was like, are you kidding me? And then like an ambulance arrives down the street. And we were like, what's going on? What's? And like, that was at least the like final icebreaker we needed, was the moment of like, other things.
Yeah. That's when Kristen put the moves on me.